Hello, and welcome back to Season 1 of the Two Idiots Baseball franchise. Let's see what kind of trouble we're in now.
All right.
I can't wait to get to free agency. Man, we've got $100 million to play with.
I know. The rebuild's going to be quick.
Oh, wow. Look at this matchup here. Steven Strasburg versus Joey Lucchesi.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
I love Lucchesi's ERA. That is amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
2 innings. Well, his disastrous display in his first game for us only worked out for 2 innings for him and an ERA of 22.5.
I love that ERA. That is so great. Because you know why? Because it's not Steven Strasburg's $35 million contract. I will take him sucking ass, so we're not paying Strasburg $35 million for the next 4 seasons.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I mean, Lucchesi ain't going to be here very long. I mean,
yeah. Well, do you want to put on fast counts and you want to watch this game?
Yeah, let's say
because with this matchup is too delicious, yeah. I think, for us to pass up.
I think so.
All right, so we head to New York, play the Mets in a matchup that will not be denied. Not today, not by us. The Nationals come into the game 8-13 versus the Mets at 15-8. And the reason we're here watching this game is the pitching matchup between the former National, Steven Strasburg, who we traded for Joey Lucchesi. And these two pitchers are on display against each other today. We've got fast counts on, so we're going to be watching Abrams here at 2-1. As Strasburg looks to make a statement. Oh, just foul down the third base line by Abrams. That goes to first.
Speed. Oh.
Wow. Thought he might have a chance as he threw it way up in the air there.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Stephen Kwan with a gold glove last year.
No, that's a ball.
The Mets ranked first in the NL East right now.
That's a ball.
Kwan gets a friendly call there. Ahead in the count 3-1. Ooh, as that goes to center, as he waits underneath and pulls it in. Kwan is retired.
Batting third,
Joey Meneses coming in. I think his average has gotten a little bit of a bump upwards. He's at 274 now.
Yeah, he's gonna sit around that, I think, for the season. That's consistent for him.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Meneses fouls it far to left. Counts even at 2-2. That's popped up, and with nobody tracking it down, it will go out.
I think Strasburg's mom's in the stands. Started a fan chanting his name.
Oh, takes a swing at that fastball below the zone to retire the side. As we are looking at the Mets fans.
God, I brought a coffee.
Currently no blowout beer promotion.
No.
Oh, this is progressing pretty quick now. Joey Lucchesi delivering the 1-1 to Starling Marte.
No, that's a ball.
Is that how you say it? Is it Marte?
That's correct.
Fuck yeah, I got it.
You got her, Pontiac.
Oh, Marte looking into the future with that swing. Way ahead of it.
Solid contact. At least that was foul. Come on, Lucchesi.
Yeah. Come on, Lucchesi. You need to make up for that last game. Marte hits it to right field, and it is brought down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo,
that is how I was going to say it.
Waiting for that old PA guy to
Yeah.
give you the assist.
our friendly local PA announcer. Oh, Nimmo's swinging far inside, and Lucchesi gets the second out.
The second baseman.
Jesse's got to prove himself. The Mets come after us for this trade, so he's got something to prove against his former team.
And considering his disastrous first performance, he
Yes.
absolutely has to do better here.
Well, he's got something to prove to us now.
Yeah.
The pressure's on.
Yeah. Ooh. And that is brought down as both pitchers go through the first, allowing no hits. Lucchesi and Strasburg. I love this matchup because both of these pitchers have so much on the line, showing why they were traded. Ruiz steps in. And that'll get through into center field. And Ruiz has the first hit of the ball game for either team at the top of the second. I'm so happy with this matchup. The pitchers.
Yeah, this is.
It's way too good to pass up.
We couldn't have planned this.
No, some early season drama between the Mets and the Nationals.
That's a ball. Ball three.
Nice,
Ooh.
nice eye.
Good discipline there as the count runs full. 3-2 to Garcia. Takes a swing and fouls that off. Stay alive.
Ball four.
Oh, as he walks him. The close slurve, but it is outside the zone. 2 runners on now for Strasburg as he is in trouble. We're familiar with seeing that. As Vargas steps up to bat. Counts even at 1-1.
The only problem is, not the problem. The only thing is now we enjoy seeing him in trouble.
All right, Vargas behind in the count 1-2 with 2 men on. Easy takedown there. Vargas hitting .500 with runners in scoring position. Wow, the fast counts is so nice.
It definitely is. Fast play and quick count definitely makes it a lot smoother.
Yep. Vargas goes to right center, and it looks like it will be tracked down. It will, but
Advance the runner.
that will certainly advance the runner. We got a man on first and third.
Batting seven. The third baseman.
Candelario watches strike 2 down and out in the zone almost. 1 out. Got to beware of the double play. And Candelario will avoid it. He will pop it up to right field, and that will be a sacrifice fly. Candelario drives in the first run of the game for us.
Nice. That's how you win ball games, boys.
Yes, it is.
Michael.
It's not going to be a home run every time. Sometimes that sacrifice is required.
That's right.
Oh, Chavis over to third, and that'll do it. But we have drawn first blood as we go up 1-0 against the Mets and Steven Strasburg. Pete Alonso about to take the 2-1 delivery.
Alonso was Rookie of the Year back in 2019.
Yeah. And a 2-timer home run derby champion. Alonso takes that.
He definitely has power.
Yeah. Full count now to Pete Alonso
That's four. Take it
as he watches ball 4. Lucchesi puts a man on first. And we'll see how the clutch fares. Francisco Lindor, 2-1.
Another dangerous hitter.
Watches ball 3. As Lucchesi, unfortunately, showing some signs that we're familiar with. Potential danger here. Lindor pulls it to left field, and that will be dragged in. Runner will not advance. So 1 out.
Batting 6.
Double play.
Third baseman.
still possible to get us out of this inning. Chesney needs to show some control. And that is not it as the runner advances. Will he make it? Bad. Oh, man, he couldn't grab it.
Ouch.
Well, that will eliminate the possibility for a double play. But pop up right in front of the catcher will deliver the second out. Chesney gets closer to getting out of this jam. Full count to Francisco Alvarez, hitting .205 for the year. As that will be played in left field and will retire the side, so Lucchesi avoids the early danger. Still no hits for the Mets.
Here's our number 9 hitter. Here's our boy.
Here he is, my boy, Lane Thomas, hitting .310. As he pops it up into shallow right field.
Up next for Washington.
Lineup turns over and C.J. Abrams steps in. Counts even at 1-1. C.J. Abrams with 3 triples. He is tied for first. That's awesome. Ooh, lucky to not get the call. Counts full to C.J. Abrams with 1 out. And he watches a good circle change low in the zone for strike 3.
I don't like to give compliments to Strasburg, but that was, or Strasburg, but that was a good pitch. I don't want to give him a compliment, but I have to.
Giving Quan, did he go around? He did, so he falls behind in the count now, 1-2. Takes a swing, and that goes over to second. And will end the third inning for us. Mets coming in now with Mark. How do you say that, PA? Canha. Ooh, big whiff on that cutter. That was a great pitch.
Great location.
Open third, and that's the first out of the third inning. And now Lucchesi has surpassed his previous outing, going 2 1/3 so far with no runs, no hits. An absolute turnaround performance through the early game. Let's see if he can keep it going as he faces Tommy Pham, hitting .356 for the highest average on the Mets at the number 9 spot.
I mean, I'm all about having a good hitter, number 9, but that's a little excessive.
Your number 1 hitter. Oh, as he gets struck out by a circle change below the zone. Lucchesi now 2 outs in the third. Did he go? Yes, he did. Starling Marte falls behind in the count now, 1-2. And he swings and misses. Lucchesi strikes him out. So far, a near flawless performance through 3. As that plane scares the shit out of me.
I was a little shocked with the plane as well. It flew under our drone.
Under the radar and over the drone. Meneses takes ball 4 as Strasburg continues to be in trouble. Man on first at the top of the 4th. Keep it Ruiz steps in.
Runner, yes.
Oh, he's going. Oh, but he fouls it. What do you think of Meneses stealing? What are his chances there?
I was a little surprised by that. Hit and run on, I guess.
Well. Yeah, the hit and run with Kiebert's high average.
Yeah.
I can see it. It makes a little bit of sense.
Meneses does not have the greatest of speed.
Ooh, solid contact, but it drives just foul at the
Oh.
first base line.
That was so close.
Ooh, solid contact again as that goes high into center.
Just in front of the warning
Will be
track.
brought in. Yep. Meneses will stay at first.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Strasburg now through 3 1/3 at 65 pitches. This is number 66. Garcia watches it. That goes to shortstop for the potential double play that will come to fruition to retire the side. Strasburg definitely losing this pitcher's duel so far, but on the stat line itself, on paper, this is an incredibly close game.
It's a lot closer than I expected it to be.
As that goes to third, and Brandon Nimmo will be retired for the first out in the 4th inning, and Lucchesi showing a little more strength here and consistency. You'll love to see it. 1-2 to McNeil. And he went around. Lucchesi gets yet another strikeout.
Up next for the Mets,
Full count to Pete Alonso at the bottom of the 4th with 2 outs. Can Lucchesi get through another one? Oh, he doesn't get the call, and Pete Alonso watches ball 4.
the batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor, count even, 1-1. Grounds, and that's through into right field. 2 men on with 2 outs. As Lucchesi now in some immediate danger.
Eduardo.
First time we've had runners in scoring position.
Will he crumble or stand tall? That's over to second, and that will get him out of it. 4 scoreless innings. Wow, excuse me. 4 scoreless innings for Joey Lucchesi with only 1 hit given up. A somewhat odd pitcher's duel between these two.
Are we sure that someone's not wearing Lucchesi's jersey? That's not the pitcher we witnessed before.
He might have taken that last loss very hard.
Well,
And understandably so.
I mean, I wasn't very kind to him, so...
Vargas lifts it into right field to be playable and brought down for the first out in the top of the 5th. Candelario coming to bat once again after driving in a run with that sacrifice.
2-1.
Watches ball 2. Strasburg now at 75 pitches. Big swing and miss by Candelario. Counts even at 2-2.
No, that's a ball.
Count goes full.
2 strikes.
Strasburg might put himself in danger yet again. Ooh, as that goes to third. Looks like they had the infield moved over,
The first
but
baseman,
nothing
number
doing.
6,
As he is out at first.
Michael Chavis.
Chavis steps in with 2 outs, top of the 5th. Strasburg over 80 pitches now.
Strasburg's performance is something we haven't witnessed before either, because the other game we watched him pitch was pretty abysmal, so... Maybe a
that's
change of
strikeout.
scenery has helped these both pitchers.
Might have been a good move for both, which, you know, that's what you would want out of that trade.
Leading up for the Mets,
As we get the rare occasion to watch the 2 people that got traded go head-to-head, as 2 starting pitchers have been pretty damn good for both teams. Alvarez into left center, going deep, bounces off the wall, as that'll be a double. Lucchesi
No, we stay.
giving up a double to start off the bottom of the 5th. Some very early trouble with no outs. It's going to be on him to get out of this jam. Now it goes even at 2-2 as Lucchesi in a situation here that is critical.
Canna only hitting 167 with runners to scoring, so if Chelsea keeps his calm here, he's got a chance to get this fall out without losing the lead.
Yep. Down goes full. Oh, and Lucchesi doesn't get the call on a beautiful 12 curve. Man on first and second.
Canna flipping the bat like he just had a home run.
Tommy Pham steps in. Swing and a miss. 1-2. It's Tommy Pham with the highest average again on the Mets. Wow, taking a big dramatic step back. Watch his ball two. Man, close. Couldn't get him to go around on it. 3-2. Most important pitch of the game for Lucchesi. And that goes to third, to second, to first as he gets a double play. But the runner will advance to third. That's what we need.
Chelsea keeping his calm.
2-2 with 2 outs. Lucchesi's got to get out of this. As he pops him up into shallow right field, and he will get out unscathed as Lucchesi puts up another 0 to end the 5th. Wow. What a game this has turned out to be between Strasburg and Lucchesi, 2 of the lowest performing starting pitchers that we've seen in our young franchise. As my boy Lane Thomas steps in. Count even at 2-2 to lead off the 6th. Swing and a whiff. Strasburg staying in here. Now both pitchers are running up that pitch count. But while the performance is still there and they're getting out of these jams, both teams comfortable with leaving them in.
No.
Abrams gets a friendly call and watches ball 2 up top. Takes a swing, and that will fall in left field as Abrams gets a hit. And that'll do it. Strasburg is pulled out of the game and will be replaced by Carlos Carrasco. But got to give him props. He gets the golf clap for that performance so far. Through 5 1/3, Strasburg was pretty damn good.
He never pitched that well in the game we watched for us.
No.
But neither did Lucchesi, so far we say Lucchesi has won the pitching duel.
Yep.
Strasburg made the exit already.
Juan keeps the count even. 2-2 with a man on first and 1 out. As Quan pops it into left field, and it will be dragged down for the 2nd out. Joey Manessa steps in, count even at 1-1, and another important spot as we have a runner on first with 2 outs.
Oh. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Last 4 games hitting .357 for Manessas, but today 0-1.
Chase that inside fastball.
Yep, count even at 2-2. Ooh. Pretty good pitch to hit. Manessas fouls it off into left. All right, counts even now. Runner should be on the move with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Manessas fouls it again.
Making Carrasco work.
Oh, he's laid on that fastball, and Manessas is retired. Lucchesi comes back out at the bottom of the 6th to try to put a stamp on this performance so far. If he can get out of the 6th clean, then we can confidently say that he has won the pitching duel. But early trouble, left field, Brandon Nimmo getting a single. Will that do it for Lucchesi, or will they leave him in? And they leave him in. Lucchesi will deliver more in the bottom of the 6th. As he falls behind in the count, 2 balls, 1 strike to Jeff McNeil. Can we get another clutch double play out of Lucchesi? 98 pitches about to be delivered. And that's a pop-up. Looks to be playable in center, but it's not. It's shallow. It drops in. Another single. McNeil putting a man on first and second, and that will do it. The Nationals don't think that Lucchesi can get out of yet another no outs, 2 men on base jam. And they pull in Anthony Banda, who actually has been performing very well for us. But a very difficult spot to walk into as 2 men are on with no outs to Pete Alonso. Here it is.
2-1.
Missing for ball 2.
I have nerves to steal. He's got to go up against a good hitter with 2 men on. It's a rough spot for Banda.
Right in the heart of this lineup here, the number 4 hitter. Pete Alonso hits it to short. And that will give us the double play. 2 outs now with a man on third. A familiar situation as Banda comes in and immediately does the job. But can we get out of here? Keep this lead intact. Francisco Lindor with a high average with runners in scoring position here.
I would definitely be pitching around Lindor in this position.
He looks to be doing just that as he falls behind 3-1. Ooh, goes around, counts full. 3-2, 2 men out, bottom of the 6th with a man on third. Banda delivers. And popped up to go foul into right. We'll try again. Can Banda get out of this? And he will, as he goes around on the cutter deep inside to get out of the 6th with no runs yet again. Keibert lines it over to first, and that will be brought in by himself for the out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
So we can definitely say the Lucchesi won that pitching duel as he is bailed out by Anthony Banda in the 6th.
Now batting,
He definitely come in and shut down the Mets. That was a nice relief inning for her appearance by Banda. I'm liking what I'm seeing from him so far.
For sure. Vargas swinging and missing. Count goes 2-2. Popped up and foul into right. Carlos Carrasco now nearing 30 pitches. Oh, and a swing and a miss. Will retire the Nationals in the 7th.
Hey,
And it's
everybody
time to stretch.
Everybody stretch.
Will do, as the Nationals bring in Erasmo Ramirez. Banda did exactly what we needed him to, and Ramirez hasn't been bad either.
5 strikeouts and no walks.
Yeah.
I like to see that. I like to see no walks.
the third baseman,
Yep.
Eduardo Escobar.
Ramirez delivering the 1-1 here to Eduardo Escobar. And Escobar will find the gap as that goes into right of center for a single, and Ramirez gives up a hit to the first batter he faces. Counts even at 2-2 versus Alvarez as we near that dreaded 9-hitter once again. Swing and a miss. The cutter far outside will retire Alvarez.
Now batting, the
And Ramirez notching up another strike.
Canha.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. 1-2 now. Ramirez looking to show some clutch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Counts even. We could really use a double play or perhaps another strikeout as Ramirez delivers.
Ball.
Close. Can't get him to chase the cutter outside. Count is full now. And Kanha bloops it straight to center field for a hit.
Up next to the
We'll
bat.
start a late game rally here.
As the Mets have 2 men on with 1 out. Ramirez now needs to get out of the jam he's put himself in. Bam fouls it off to right. 1-2 from Ramirez. As that will land in right field, deep into the corner, and that should drive in the run. In trouble fielding it in right. Couldn't pick it up as he headbutts the wall, and 2 runs come in. As Tommy Pham delivers 2 RBIs and a triple.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for
As the Nationals turn to Hunter Harvey. So far this year, through 2 2/3, he has not given up a single hit. With 4 strikeouts, Harvey looks to be lights out, as he will need to be with only 1 out and a man on third. Almost getting Marte to go around. Falls behind, though, 3-1.
You mentioned Erasmo sounded like a villain name. He might have to be in the line for a new job after that outing.
Harvey with a dangerous pitch gets strike 2, though. Oh, and Harvey gets strike 3.
Firing in at triple digits.
For out number 2, Harvey has looked stellar the few times that we have seen him. Brandon Nimmo counts even at 1-1 with 2 outs and a man on third. As he hits it into left field, and it's going deep. It's going back, and it is brought in on the warning track to end the 7th, but the damage is done as the Mets bring in 2 runs to take the lead.
Second, we took out Lucchesi. Things
now pitching for the
didn't stay the same.
Pretty unbelievable, isn't it? As the Mets bring in Adam Ottavino.
Considering Lucchesi was a massive left-hander in his first appearance, to see him pitch what he pitched, if we lose this game, it's still a great appearance by Lucchesi for sure.
Oh, Lucchesi absolutely redeemed with this performance versus the Mets. Ooh, Candelario taking a big swing and hit and fouling it to right. Candelario watching ball 3 as the count runs full. Swing and a miss on a cutter on the outer edge of the zone. Retires him for the first out at the top of the 8th. Michael Chavis comes in, hitting under 250 for the year, and today 0 for 2. Need to make something happen here. We're in the late game, behind by 1. Chavis hits it to second base, and that will be easily playable for out number 2.
That was not helpful.
No. My boy Lane Thomas with a bagel for today. 0-2. Got to make something happen. And he watches ball 3. These are the type of moments that we need Thomas to deliver. At that critical 9 spot. Fouls off to the right, and the count will run full with 2 outs in the top of the 8th. Lane Thomas. What can he do? He can get a hit into right field as he bloops it over the second baseman to land. And will record his first hit of the game to put a man on first with 2 outs as C.J. Abrams comes in. The high average with runners in scoring position, we don't quite have that yet, but there is a man on. Did he go around? No, he didn't. 32,465 people watching this excellent game. Runners on the move. Ball's outside. And he takes second base. Lane Thomas with a steal, putting himself into the possible tying run scoring position. C.J. Abrams, 3-1. Watches ball 2 high in the zone. As possibly the most important pitch of this game for the Nationals is about to be delivered. C.J. Abrams watches ball 4. The Mets cannot get out of the top of the 8th yet. And they've seen enough. They'll call in David Robertson. So far this year, he has only gotten 1 out, and that is a strikeout. So a really unknown quantity here of David Robertson comes in, pitching to Stephen Kwan, 0 for 3. With 2 men on and 2 outs. What a spot. Discipline on display as Kwan watches ball 2 just under the zone. And Kwan pops it into left center. It drops. And that should do it as the game is tied. Stephen Kwan with a double with 2 outs in the top of the 8th ties the ball game.
That was some clutch hitting.
Yes.
That's the ball.
Woo, let's go. I feel like we just won it, but we only tied it up. Oh, I'm so happy for Kwan there as Meneses comes in, 0 for 2 on the day, and they will walk him. Oh, wow. What a move by the Mets as Meneses gets put on first to load the bases. Coming up, number 4, Keibert Ruiz. 1 for 3 on the day, but a high average with runners in scoring position as we could bust this game wide open. 2 outs. Ruiz to right field, and that will not do it as the side is retired, but Kwan coming in with tremendous clutch to tie the game as we head into the bottom of the 8th.
Leading up for the Mets, the second baseman.
This has been a fantastic game.
This has been exceptional. See our boys battle back?
Yep.
We went up, we got behind, and we battled back to tie it up. This is what I want to see. I want to see some grit.
Yep.
Come on, Harvey.
Ooh, he goes around, and that goes to center. Will it be playable? No, it drops in. Harvey gives up a hit from Jeff McNeil.
Now batting, first
We have a man on first and no outs. Count is 3-1 to Pete Alonso. Harvey has got to do something here. Pete Alonso to center field, going deep, going back to the warning track, brought down. That's thrown in, and the runner stays at first. So we've got 1 out now. Harvey. Whew.
That crack of the bat made me nervous.
Yeah. Harvey. If I wasn't having to talk right there, I'd have been holding my breath. That went way back.
Yep, that got him.
Oh.
Oh, it hit him. As he almost went around, he tried to check the swing, but took the shot. As Harvey hits him to put a man on first and second with 1 out. Escobar fouls it off to fall behind 1-2. Harvey needs the double play ball or the strikeout. Crack of the bat scared me there.
Every time there's a crack in the bat, the two of us stop talking.
Oh, 2-2.
Couldn't get him to chase that high fastball.
Oh, 2-2. Looking for something low here, I think. And it is, but he fouls it off. That was a pretty good splitter. Got him to chase it. Harvey gets the strikeout with a great curveball, low and in the zone for out number 2.
That was a beautiful pitch. I couldn't have
All right,
walked up
Harvey.
and placed it any better.
Oh, that's a dangerous curveball right there, up in the zone, but he's ahead now. 1-2 in the count with 2 outs and 2 men on. Harvey delivers, and he swings and misses at the splitter. Beautiful location, excellent pitch to retire the side and get out of the 2-base runner jam as we head into the 9th with a tie ball game.
The second baseman,
Wow. This feels like a movie.
That's been some great pitching and some decent defense.
Yeah, Luis Garcia to left field pops it up, but it'll be brought in for the first out of the 9th.
the designated hitter,
Middle of the lineup here for us as Vargas comes in the 6th spot. Ooh, gets a friendly call with that knuckle curve on the outer edge. Vargas falling behind now, 1-2. Come on, Vargas. Swing and a miss at a knuckle curve down in the zone for the 2nd out, as our last chance in the top of the 9th is Candelario. Oh, man.
This is intense.
Ooh, good sound off the bat, but it goes foul and right. Candelario is down 1-2 in the count. Oh, and he watches the cutter at the bottom of the zone for a strikeout and strike. Out number 3. God. Oh. As we're looking at potential overtime, the Nationals bring in Carl Edwards Jr. So far, having given up nothing through 1 inning.
Number 58, Carl Edwards Jr.
Looking to bring us into extra innings.
Leading up for the
Mark Canha steps into the plate.
Mark Canha.
Oh my goodness. The most dangerous part of this lineup, arguably. As he reaches, fouls that off for strike number 2. We've got the number 9 hitter, possibly the most dangerous hitter for the Mets. And that'll go through his legs into center field as Canha gets on base with a single to start off the 9th. Carl Edwards Jr. giving up his first hit of the year
Left fielder, Tommy.
as the dangerous Tommy Pham steps in.
Show
Looks to bunt, and that will make it through. But we get the out at second. Can't get him at first, and he replaces the runner at first base. We've got 1 out.
Nice play to get the lead runner.
Yeah, a heads-up display, too. 1-1 to Marte.
Nope, I'll shoot.
So nervous.
Marte with a current 11-game inning streak on the line as well.
Yeah, 0 for 4 on the day.
Broken
Oh,
bat.
he breaks the bat as that is caught by the first baseman. We have 2 outs with 1 man on. Brandon Nimmo. I am so anxious. Outside. Count moves to 3-1 with 2 outs. Carl Edwards Jr. has got to close this for us. Runner on the move. And that's hit into center. Oh, no. A devastating hit as that will score the runner in the bottom of the 9th to walk it off. And the Mets take the victory 3-2. An unbelievable nail-biter moving into the bottom of the 9th. And the Mets showing some clutch, drive in the winning run of the game. Man.
That was heartbreaking.
Just the word that I was feeling and thinking. Heartbreaking loss for the Nationals as we lose this game versus the Mets. 3-2. Incredible. What a game. Wow.
I'm so surprised that we watched a Joey Lucchesi versus Steven Strasburg match, and it was a fucking pitching duel.
Yeah, nobody had that on their bingo card for this one.